This diagram illustrates Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. The top row displays the correct configuration for electrons in the 2p orbitals. Electrons fill available degenerate orbitals singly, with parallel spins, before pairing up. The incorrect paired configurations are crossed out below. When learning this, it is common to assume these electrons align their spins parallel because they act like tiny bar magnets. The intuition is that they are simply minimizing their magnetic dipole energy, snapping into alignment like compass needles. This chart plots the energy scale of those magnetic spin-spin interactions against the energy required to dictate actual electron spacing. The energy bar on the left shows a magnetic interaction that is orders of magnitude too weak to force electrons into separate orbitals. If magnetism lacks the physical strength to enforce this alignment, the arrows in the box diagram must represent an electrostatic phenomenon rather than a magnetic one. The primary physical tension within an atom comes from a much stronger force, identical, negatively charged particles repelling each other. In the quantum Hamiltonian for a two-electron system, the far right term isolates electron-electron repulsion. With electron charge constant, the repulsion severity is governed entirely by the denominator, the spatial distance between the particles. Atoms achieve ground state energy by maximizing this distance. Hund's first rule is a purely electrostatic mechanism. It is driven by Coulombic repulsion and governed by the strict symmetry requirements of the Pauli exclusion principle. To understand how the orientation of a quantum spin can dictate physical electrostatic repulsion, we must mathematically deconstruct the total state of two interacting electrons. Electrons belong to a class of particles called fermions. Fermions are fundamentally indistinguishable particles, and their collective behavior is described by Fermi-Dirac statistics. The total wave function of a two-electron system is the product of spatial and spin components. The Pauli exclusion principle dictates a strict law. This total wave function must be antisymmetric. If two electrons trade places, the math flips its sign. Every valid electron configuration in the universe follows this law. The total state must reverse if the particles are swapped. Let's examine two possible multi-electron spin configurations in a degenerate orbital: paired electrons in a singlet state and parallel electrons in a triplet state. In the paired singlet state, the spin wave function is inherently antisymmetric. Conversely, the parallel triplet state spin wave function is inherently symmetric. Since the total wave function must always be negative, a symmetric spin state demands an antisymmetric spatial state to balance. Parallel spins do not push each other away magnetically. Instead, their symmetric spin state mathematically forces their physical spatial distribution to become antisymmetric. This is the actual antisymmetric spatial wave function required for the triplet state. We can test this equation's limits by setting both electrons' spatial coordinates to be equal, simulating them occupying the exact same point in space. Look at the terms inside the brackets. They become completely identical and cancel each other out perfectly, resulting in a probability density of exactly 0. When we map this zero probability node into physical space, a void opens up exactly where the particles overlap. Physicists call this absolute void the Fermi hole. It exists strictly because of the mathematical requirements of Fermi-Dirac statistics. This geometric reality guarantees that parallel spin electrons can never physically overlap. They are kept further apart on average than paired electrons. With the Fermi hole keeping the particles separated, we can now evaluate the electron-electron repulsion and see how it impacts the system's total energy. The energy expectation value breaks down into two distinct variables: the Coulomb integral, denoted as J, and the exchange integral, denoted as K. The Coulomb integral represents the standard classical electrostatic repulsion you would expect between two negatively charged densities. The exchange integral is a quantum mechanical modification arising from the fact that the electrons are indistinguishable. This energy level diagram shows the result. The paired singlet state is raised in energy by J plus K, while the parallel triplet state is shifted by J minus K, resting at a lower overall energy level. The triplet state lies lowest in energy precisely because the quantum exchange integral mathematically counteracts the classical Coulomb repulsion. This provides the exact proof for Hund's first rule. This logic extends to Hund's other rules. The second rule minimizes electron proximity by having them orbit in the same direction, reducing the frequency of repulsive encounters. Even Hund's third rule, while involving spin-orbit coupling, remains grounded in finding the lowest possible energy state for the interacting system. Look again at the basic p-orbital box diagram showing those parallel electrons. The arrows represent a deep spatial reality where the orientation of spin dictates the physical geometry of the wave function. The Pauli exclusion principle acts as an absolute geometric constraint, physically shaping the atomic structure of the universe by forcing identical fermions to keep their distance.